this little video is for couples. So husbands and wives, boyfriend, girlfriends, partners, significant others. Now, let's get one thing straight. I don't profess to be any sort of marriage guidance counsellor, okay? However, what this is about is that recently I've seen a statistic that 66% of marriages and relationships break up over money. Now, I've got a theory and a concept on why I think this happens, and basically this little video, hopefully it's a bit of an eye-opener for you as a couple. Sit down and watch it, and if I can sort of help you understand why people do what they do with money and how people spend what they spend with money, hopefully this helps you out and helps your relationship out. So basically what it says is this: most people spend money according to their highest values. So I'll give you an example. My highest value personally is health. That's number one priority to me in my life, is my health. So you'll see me at the boxing gym 2 or 3 times a week. You'll see me at the swimming pool 1 or 2 times a week. You'll see me out riding a bike. I play golf a couple of times a week. So health and fitness is really, really important to me. So I will spend money on health and fitness. So I'll go and buy food. I don't look at prices. If I want good quality vegetables or whatever it is that I'm out there buying, I'll spend money according to that. If I need health and nutrition, I go and see a masseur on a regular basis. You know, I get myself looked after. I will spend money according to that. If something happened to me personally tomorrow from a health point of view, I'd give up everything in my life, everything in my world to go and make sure my health is number one. Okay, so number 2, you know, and then you just go through your top 5 values, and I'll guarantee you, if you sit down and do this exercise, and basically I've got it drawn out for you over here. So this is the husband over here, so he puts his top 5 values down here on 1 to 5, and the wife or the partner over here, she puts her top 5 values down 1 to 5, and then you sit and have a real good look at what you do and where you spend your money, and I'll guarantee you most of your money. So if you're a wife, I presume if you've got kids, one of your highest priorities would be spending money on those kids and making sure those kids are looked after. Now, if you've got the husband over here who's crazy on, let's just say, motorbikes and scrambling and getting out in the bush and camping and stuff, he will be spending money on bikes, trailers, campers, the latest gizmos getting around, right? So you understand now, your money's going over here towards kids and family, and that's what's really important to you. His money's over here is going towards all these other sort of things. Now, this isn't right or wrong or good or bad. It's just a matter of sitting down, having a look at it and going, you know what, that's the way you do it. I'll give you a quick example. I recently seen a couple not long back who came to me for some help, and when I walked into their home to do the first appointment where we do the free personal wealth report, I noticed there was 3 milk crates on the floor at the front door. And the milk crates were full of shoes. Look, I don't know, there's probably 50, 60, 70 pairs of shoes. They were all kids' shoes. They had 3 young kids. And this is a true story. And what happened was that the wife, because when she grew up as a young girl, her family never had any money. So she didn't get anything when she grew up. Everything was hand-me-down, was second-hand. She never got any new things and stuff like that. So in her mind now, she equated that when she became an adult and started to have her own kids and her own family, she said, no matter what happens, I'll spend money on these kids. So her highest value was making sure that her kids didn't have a life that she had when she was a child. Now, the sad part about this is this. I know that, you know, kids have only got 1 pair of feet, so they only need 1 or 2 pair of shoes, right? But there was at least 50, 60 pairs of shoes there. But what had happened, she was that obsessed with providing for these kids with all this stuff that they went into credit card debt of over $20,000. And then there was conflict going on between the husband, because he's out working, the wife's at home, she's spending, she's racking up credit card debt. Long story short, she basically broke down at the table and was crying right before my eyes. Not only that, I looked into the passageway of the house, and I noticed the linen cupboards were wide open, and there's just towels and stuff on the floor. There was that much linen in that cupboard that, you know, she could have given 3/4 of that to the Salvation Army or a charity. But it was just what was happening, because her highest value said, I will spend whatever it takes, even if that means I've got to go into debt, which she did by 20 grand. Now, I helped him out along the lines of, hey, listen, Give your kids love, give your kids affection, take your kids down the park, kick a ball and throw a basketball around, take them on a picnic. You don't need to splash out and spend a bucket load of money and go into debt just to show your kids that you actually love and care about them. So we put them onto a savings plan, we put them onto a debt reduction plan. Long story short, they're saving now for a deposit to get their first home, yeah? But here's what happens with most people. So when you've got conflict going from one side to the other, basically that's where blues and fights and arguments start, right? Been there, done that. I've been in that situation. So here's what you do, really, really simple. Hubby over here, he spends within reason on number 1 to 5. The female, the wife and the partner, she's over here, she's doing number 1, number 5, all within reason. That's quite well, it's just budgeted and worked out. And then in the centre over here, you have what's called ours. So what are you both shooting for financially? What are you both working towards? You see, you can do the things that are important to you as a partner, and the husband and wife can both do the things that are important to them. That's quite fine, but have a goal, have a common goal, have a common target that you're shooting for in the centre. So it could be get our house paid off, make sure every year we take these kids on a beautiful holiday. Whatever it might be, let's make sure we put our kids through schooling. The goals that you've got together, you work towards together, but at the same time, don't fight and argue and blue over who's spending money where. Come to agreement on the top 5 of what are the 5 most important things to each other, and allow yourselves money to be able to live and enjoy that lifestyle. Look, I hope this has helped you out. As again I said, listen, I'm no rocket scientist, I'm no marriage counsellor, but I just thought this is a great little concept that could help families out. Don't blue, don't argue, spend money, do it wisely, enjoy life and look after your kids and after your family. Have a great day.